Good morning, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Oh, sorry, croaky throat. It's time for the 12 by 12, using up your scrapbook paper video. So I'm using some brights again today. I seem to be into the brights at the moment. I have come up with a little bit of something that I've just been playing with. It's one of the fun parts of my week is that playing with the 12 by 12s to come up with something to make from them. And this is what I've come up with. So yeah, they are a bit OTT bright, these. I'm going to do it with you. I think in this one, which is a little bit calmer. That thing increased down the middle. Don't think it matters. Don't know how that. Anyway, let's have a look what we're making first. So it is one page of double-sided. What was I left with? Because I don't always use up a full page for one maker. I sometimes cut into others and sometimes have lots left. There. That's what I've got left from the 12 by 12. So yeah. So it is I don't know. Let's think of a name for it as we're going along. So it's got like a hidden pocket. It's double. I guess it's a double-sided. Oh, I don't know what it is. It's got a hidden pocket in the middle, and I have literally just used. I opened that once. Once you've opened it a few times, it stays open, but it's a bit tricky to start with. Let me just stretch it out a little bit. Yeah, that's it. What was I saying? Yeah, what do you call it? Double-sided? I don't know. Anyway, it's got a pocket in the middle. It's got one colour on one side and one colour on the other. It's got a small tuck at the bottom of each side, and it's got an up tuck in the form of a circle at the top. Now my idea for that was, I can probably show you better in this other one, and I've just put tickets in it for now, was if you want a bigger piece of paper, it is only a very small tuck, that one. You can tuck it in the bottom there and then under that piece as well, so you've got quite a nice piece of paper. I've just filled it with tickets, so you know you can tuck things in the top and things in the bottom. The reason it's such a small pocket there is because I've utilised what I've cut off there. Of course, if you've got lots of scraps, of course I have. If you've got lots of scraps, you can make a bigger pocket there and you don't have to use the bit that's there. I was just trying to use up what I had on my desk from this page. And yeah, like I say, it was a bit bright. That was the paper, how it came out of the pack. So it's like, I don't know if it's spring or summer or something, but yeah, usually when you get a paper pack, they kind of all match. I'm not sure I would consider that matching. It's bright. This one's much better. I think that matches much nicer. Again, that's how it came out of the pad. So and I tried to make them in ones that you know, I didn't want to make on camera with you. I thought you'd enjoy seeing one of the prettier ones. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go, or am I going to go for that? I want to put it in this. Well, I suppose both colours go. We're blue on the inside though, aren't we? That might be a bit bright, that blue though. What have I got on the back of, oh, I've got blue on the back of here as well. A little bit of a Dutch theme, windmills and people in clogs and I don't know. It may or may not go in there. I might have to find a different paper for that. So I'm going to go with this one just because that's pretty much directional, isn't it? Or shall I do this one? I don't know. Let's cut them both and then I'll decide. So you want them in half? Just seeing if that's directional, not particularly. So I'm on the centimetres here. You will be maybe on inches. I've got a cup of tea here. No, I haven't. Oh, that's good. I've got a cup of coffee here. It's very cold. I've gone back to winter clothes today. I just can't cope with how cold it is. Can't believe Neil was going to work in shorts only a few days ago. Oh, I think they're bent because Tanya sent me these. They'll have come through the post like that. That's why they've got a bend in them. I was thinking, Why have I folded all those over? I haven't. Okay. I don't need, oh, I do need it now. So I'm now going to do them, I'm doing it 20, so I think that's 8. Yeah. So an 8 by 6 and that piece. Or if you're in centimetres like me, we're doing 20 centimetres by, what was that one? 15, I think. Yeah, 20 centimetres by 15. Or 8 by, not 6, 4. 8 by 4 inches. I might as well do them all, and then whichever one I decide to do, I don't have to do any more cutting. And I can get rid of the big one. Any cutting I have to do now, I can do on the small one. So I hope you're well. Oops. Let's get rid of that without bashing you. Good job. Right, which one are we going for? I am going to use this blue one, I think. I mean, I'll make one out of the yellow one as well. That's why it's there. But this is just so cheerful and beautiful, isn't it? I think if it won't go on the inside of here, which it might actually, it will go on one of the pages inside. I definitely want it for this journal. Yeah, I've glued that on. It's very heavy, this journal. It's going to cost a small fortune to post. Right, Denise, brains. What have you done? So, 2 pieces, the 2 bigger pieces, I am going to fold in half. So, now this is in inches, would you believe? So I've got to do it at 4 inches, which leaves me something like 1 millimetre over the edge, or half a millimetre, but I'll trim that down. Yeah, not quite in the middle. Oh, it's not in the middle at all. In fact, I don't think I folded it where I'm going to square it up anyway, so don't worry. So fold them in half. Don't know why I even bothered scoring. 4, Denise. Half. That's it. Let's move that now. Now we want them identical sizes. As you can see, they're not. And the only way I could do that really was just keep shaving bits off each of them. So I'm going to take a bit off the top and the bottom, and then get the side square of both. It might seem a long-winded way, but this is the way I do it. It's the easiest way for me, other than if I was to get the knife and the mat out and the you know, the see-through ruler. Okay, so I've taken top, bottom and side off both, so I've now got a nice square piece. Now all I've got to do is make sure they're the same size. Now that back one is ever so tiny, you probably can't even see. I was meant to fold one the other way. Was it that one? You probably see better now. Yeah, so the back one is a tiny bit taller and the front one is a tiny bit wider, wouldn't you know? But we're only talking really tiny, like that. And I'll just keep doing that until I get them, you know, near enough identical. This is like, I can't, it just needs shaving now. Literally shaving. Just because they're going to be glued together and, you know, open as a booklet. Okay, that's it. I've got some very fine bits of what have you there. Okay, now I've used these. I've used glue that doesn't grab instantly, just so I'm, you know I can move it around if I need to. And it's much cheaper than art glitter, and it does the same job. It's good. It's PVC, tacky glue PVC. It's really cheap on Amazon. I've used it loads. I've used it for years. And it is perfect when it dries. You just need to leave it to dry a bit. Okay, so decide which one I want on the front. Big decision. So you want one way and one the other, so that when you put them together and you open up, you get that. And then decide which one you want on the front. Leave still a little bit, tiny bit. Here we go. Here she goes with the shaving. I don't know if it's because I've turned that one inside out now. Maybe, I don't know. Or had I done that before? Who knows? Anyway, I'm stopping now because you can just keep going. That will do. Right, I'm going to have the blue on the front, I think. The back one, if you put it into a book glued down, will, you know, disappear. You won't have it. But it could go in a pocket. It doesn't have to go in That's a thought. I could put that in there in a lace pocket, couldn't I? Right, so get them like that together, how they're going to be, and then open them up, and I just put these all the way round to keep the pieces together, because I'm going to cut them with the scissors and I don't want them moving on me any more than they're going to. Right, where is my ruler and my pencil? I've had it out somewhere because I've literally just finished making those. Well, I've got another one. Right, I've forgotten which one was the front now. Because this is the inside. Yeah, that's going to be the back, isn't it? No. That's going to be the front. So this is going to be the middle. Yeah, that's the inside back. Right, got it. So, on your right hand side, this is the front, inside front cover. This is the middle piece. That is the back inside cover. Okay, so with this facing this way, I just mark down an inch. This is where I'm going to cut, but because I'm not good at cutting in a straight line, and I would quite like it in a straight line, I'm going to, I mean, there's no guarantee even this makes it straight, but straighter than I would do it normally. Move you down a bit. So I've got 2 marks at an inch, and I'm just going to draw a light pencil line because I'm going to have to rub it out down there, and that just gives me a cutting line. So, you know, just chop it across if you're confident or not worried. So I'm still not quite sticking to it, but, and then I'm going to cut it ever so slightly inside the crease because it creates bulk. Now, where's the prototype? You do get, when you open it, you know, there's a gap here that's not attached. You could put some tape on if you want it, but it's, you know, it allows this to move freely. You can see better there, I think. Can you? I can. I don't know if you can. So that's what we've done there. But while it's still, we've moved a little bit. How dare you? That's it. While it's still together on the shorter piece, and it's still moving around. Maybe I didn't have it quite square. I'm just going to mark the middle again and take quite a deep divot out. Now, if you don't want the issue that I had with it, you know, difficult to open, you can do this separately and do one bigger than the other. But for ease of getting them together, whoa, which is what I wanted, I've punched them out together. So I'm going to take that off there and put it on there. Stop it moving about. Right, don't lose those bits either. And I'm going to fold that back, and this is going to make it easy to glue. So you just need to glue all the way around like you do when you glue in a pocket. Gosh, it's windy, it's raining, it's cold, it's dark. I just can't believe it. It's just not nice, is it? Well, it's summer. Simba is holding out. He's still out in his greenhouse, in his bed. Now he has got lovely warm blankets in there. Yeah, I think once it got warm and summery, and he got back into the habit of going out there. Take these off now. In fact, I'll put a couple on here to hold it while it glues. Yeah, he's not giving up on it. He's not coming back in. He comes in to eat. You know, I've tried him a couple of times because it's cold, and he's come in for half an hour and he's like, no, I want to go out. I want to go out. I'm not glued. Oh no, of course I haven't glued that. Oh yeah, I should have glued that. What if I glued them? Did I miss one of them out? I thought I'd glued down there. I thought I'd gone all the way around. I did, didn't I? It's just not. Of course, it's not dry yet, Denise. You did tell everybody it's a glue that takes time to dry. I don't know. So I'll put these long ones on here while it does, because we're only going to work on the other bits anyway. Right, don't be coming open. Okay, we'll give it a few minutes anyway, while we work on these little tiddlers. It is a bit tricky to get on that lid. If you don't get it right in that centre thing, it will not go on. And I had my rubber out. Here it is. So you can see I wasn't quite straight on that. Still didn't manage it on that cut line to cut straight, but let's try a bit more. I don't know what it is. Right, now you want to take the little bit off the end that is, you know, the fold, and I take a little bit off the other end as well, just so that it fits easily on the page that we're going to stick it on, because it's identical size to the page, isn't it? So we want it a tiny bit smaller. So we want one that way, and which one do I like? I think I like that one. I'll have that one that way and that one that way. Put them together. Again, I'm going to measure so that I get it in the middle-ish. And I'm just going to hold these together because they're not going next to each other, but and just I want a shallow divot in that one. Whoa! So that one and that one, and I'm going to just round the top corners just to give it a bit more shape. Shape is what we want. That's it. Okay, so I've got my 2 pockets. I have another piece of that. I only have 2. Oh yeah, I only want one. I was thinking, how am I going to get 2 journal cards out of that and all my bits? I'm not. So 2 circles for the top. What? I'm going to have a nice, going to put the flower in the middle. Come out of that one. So shall we do the same with the pink? See if we can get it. I know I'm wasting a lot of paper, but I don't know what the but is. I shouldn't be really. Okay, we've got 3 pink ones on that. I'm also going to cut out of here with this label for the front. Now, you might not have this. Remember, I got this just recently in my auction haul, so I'm thrilled to have it. You could put an ordinary label that you've got in your stash. You could cut a circle out, a big circle, and put that on as a label. You could just cut it with fancy scissors. You could cut a square. So it's going to be pink, isn't it? Because the front is blue. So let's get as many of those in as we can. Okay. Is there anything else I need out of this? Yes, there is. 2 of these. And again, you don't have to have the tab. So this is from the journal card. You don't have to have the tab that's on here. You could just cut one out. Again, you could cut circles out and make those the tab. You could put lace, something like that on it. But I've got this tab cut. I've had it a long time. It was a gift, I don't know, one Christmas or one birthday that I'd asked for. Now, you need to do them singly, even though they're going to be glued together if you have one of these. Just because I want one side showing on one side and the opposite side showing on the other. If you had them stuck together, they'd be like that. So you could either have that side or that side. I want them like that. So I've got the pink flower one side and the blue the other. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. And then I've got this big piece for my journal card. So let's do that as well. Now, I think, if I remember rightly, I did 7.5 by 12.5. So would that be the 12.5? Yes, it would, wouldn't it? The longer bit. That's it. Oh, no, that's right. I was doing it right, wasn't I? I don't know. 7.5. Who knows? So I've got those 2 little bits spare as well. Look. And again, I rounded, yeah, all the corners on that. Of course, you might just want a proper tag in there, not more of the paper. You can have too much. I appreciate some of you are thinking, crikey, how much pattern do you want? So I'm going to put the bottom one on. I might use my art glitter for this because I won't move it around once it's on, and yeah, it will grab much quicker. I'm just going to put that bit down. So I'm just guessing for middle here. And you do get a moment or two. Not much more, but yeah, you get a moment or two with that. And then this one, oh, you don't look straight there. I think it might be too late. Oh, it wasn't. To let me move it. Still doesn't look straight, so go figure. Right, I want it on the blue. I can't believe I haven't glued something wrong so far this morning. I have actually had a boo-boo. I was doing it in a piece of Tim Holtz to show you, and when I was trimming it down, I trimmed the side that was the fold over, so I ended up with 2 pieces instead of 1. Now, of course, I could have gone on and stuck them back together, hinged them or whatever, but I didn't want to make it too complicated for showing you. Yeah, these colours look much nicer together in my opinion. Okay, so that's had a little while. It won't be finished by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, you could decorate it with some fabric, but washi around there might be nice, just holding those 2 pieces together, especially if it's going to go in a pocket rather than glued down. See, that's quite nice for journaling on, isn't it? But that one, you could probably put some journaling paper on there. I'll probably do that. Put some coffee dyed or something on it. Right, what we're doing? We're gluing the pockets down. So we want the alternate one. Oh, it's still too big. Did I not? I think I might have cut the pink one down and not the blue one, did I? Anyway, it's too wide, so it needs to come down. So I'll have to redo that bit. Will I? Yes, that one definitely. Whoops. Yeah, ever so slightly, but that's better. So I can see a tiny bit of the pink or the white, if you like, all the way around. I think as soon as this is open, I'm going to use it. Because I'm filming as well. Probably not if I wasn't. I used the tacky glue for everything on the other 2. Because I could give it, you know, a few moments to grab. Lovely. So I got up this morning with the intention of starting to work on Narnia, my cupboard, and then I got in here and it just all left me. I'm like, no, I really have not got the energy for that today. I don't know if it's the cold or what, or just the, you know, sheer scale of the task, but no. It sounded a good plan while I was sat in bed having my drink. It didn't feel it when I got in here, so it will wait. I do need to be, you know, up for it when I do it, because it's going to be quite a task. And it's going to be more than a one-day task. I lost my cloth. There it is. I have got some more drying on the side. I suddenly went through them all, my cloths, and didn't have any. Oops. Okay, so the circle. Which one? What's this one? Now I want to try and get it so that it's kind of central with that. I'm going to use the tacky glue because I might want to move this one about. I've had it stood up. I'm just going to have a drink while it finds its way down. Sorry for the gulping. I had quite a large mouthful of it. Come on. You don't need a lot of glue on it, to be honest, because it's, you know, it's not heavy. Okay. I know roughly where I want to be. I can move it around. That's it. It's just when it looks that, you know, I want it to be central with that, so when you've got it that way, it's not way off. I was going to say, where's the pink one then? So which way around are we going? I don't think it matters with this one. think I know roughly. I'll put it down and then... Oh, miles out, you see. Good job I didn't use the art glitter. Gosh, I was miles out. You're still down there. Yeah, see, they will take a little while again to dry now, so I better not put anything up them. Leave those well. Oh no, we're done. I wonder if I dare put it in, because I've only got the front label to put on. That's not right, is it? I mean, it's pretty like that. You can mess about and have it however you want. Might have liked it the other way, actually. I might have liked that blue on this one. The blue... When you said they could mess about, Denise, it didn't mean you could. Like I say, you know, if you've got 3 or 4 different 12 by 12 pages that all kind of match, you could do these in different, again, and have 3, you know, 3 different patterns on it, or 4 different patterns on it. Just going to put a tiny bit of ink around there just to define it a little bit. Well, what else fell off? Don't know. Got all the lids off my glues, I do know that. We'll use using as the lids off. Yeah, it might be nice in the pattern with some craft card labels and tabs. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I haven't marked the middle, I'm just going for it. So yeah, let me know. You may not do it in quite as bright colours as I have, but let me know if you're going to have a go. I will definitely make some more, I think. I brought a few tickets along. I've got a couple of these from Violet still. Look, last 2. Oh no, there's 3. I'll just put 1 in each side, I think. Save that one. Save or hoard, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have to be tickets, could be labels, could be anything you put in there. What have we got in here? Yeah, look, a couple of fun... Oh, up there I was going to say. A couple of fun labels in there. They're pretty, aren't they? Oh, I'm saving that for something I've just remembered. On that, probably. Tim Holtz bits. I'm just looking for a small piece like that. Oh look, Violet's little label, that one. See, they would go nice on the... Oh, look at that one. Should have had that on, shouldn't I? On it. Put it in there. Okay, and that's it. That's the only one I'm going to make today. And wouldn't that be nice on there? But it's going in something. What's sticking out there? I think you might need to go down to 2. You are just too big. That's it. Stick that one in. Where's the other one? I made another one somewhere. It's under here. Here it is. Oh yeah, how could you lose that one, Denise? Yeah, I think when I've put some coffee dyed paper on that bit there, that will bring that one down. The back may be stuck down. Yeah, I might put some on that one as well. I'm not going to on that. Okay, well, I love them. Let me know what you think. I've definitely had fun with my 12 by 12s. Hope you have fun with yours. Have a lovely day. Yeah, and it's Friday, so we're heading quickly towards the weekend. So have fun and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.